When I had to file my taxes for the first time, I felt lost and confused. To be honest, no one ever taught me how to do something as practical as filing taxes. Nevertheless, at least now I can find the cosine of a triangle. This video is exactly what I needed back then and hopefully will help you navigate your way through your first tax filing experience. Without further delay, let's dive right in. I won't waste your time with a lengthy explanation on why we pay taxes. When people refer to filing taxes, they are referring to completing intricate forms which will then be sent along with any required payments for taxes owed directly to the Internal Revenue Service (IRS). Below in the description, I will provide a link to assist you in determining if it is necessary for you to file taxes. However, typically speaking, if you were employed at any time during the year, filing your taxes would be advisable as there could potentially be more tax payments required from you or refunds due to overpayment throughout that same year. Now, how do we actually go about filing these said taxes? There are three primary methods of doing so, manually completing those tax forms being one option. Although I'll include some links in the description to provide further information, it's safe to say that this method is not recommended for first-timers. That being said, let's move on. The second option involves having a professional take care of your taxes. This may work best if you have complex tax circumstances like running your own business, experiencing significant life changes, or neglecting payments previously. To be honest, opting for professional help can result in high costs. Moreover, if you're filing taxes for the first time and have a relatively straightforward case, seeking assistance may not even be necessary. This is why many individuals resort to using tax preparation software as their third option instead. Typically, this type of software will prompt you with various queries regarding your earnings and potential deductions before preparing your tax returns automatically on your behalf. While this choice is quite simple and highly favored, it frequently involves a charge. Nevertheless, several tax preparation applications can be utilized free of cost provided your adjusted gross income does not exceed a specific threshold. You may roughly gauge your adjusted gross income by summing up all the revenue streams you generated in the past year. I will provide you with a link to the IRS's collection of tax software that is free for use. As you browse through the selection, take note of any necessary qualifications and confirm whether or not state taxes are also available at no cost. Keep in mind that it is essential to submit both federal and state returns. Therefore, selecting an application capable of completing both simultaneously can make your life simpler. In case you're uncertain about which software to choose, TurboTax may be the simplest, but it also happens to come at a higher price tag. Meanwhile, FreeTaxUSA earns raves for being free without any hidden charges, unlike other alleged gratis tax programs. However, they do require a fixed fee for state tax returns, but overall their pricing is still competitive and transparent in nature, according to my observation. Lastly, TaxAct has consistently been my preferred tax preparation software. While they provide a cost-effective alternative to TurboTax, they also offer various upsell opportunities like their competitor. Before utilizing any of these options to file your taxes, however, ensure that you have gathered all necessary documents pertaining to taxation. Form W-2 should be sent by your employer listing how much you made throughout the year and taxes already withheld from your paycheck. Other forms may come from banks if they paid over $10 in interest or other sources of income earned. All these forms need to be mailed out before January 31st, so contacting your company is necessary for any missing Form S. I trust that this manual will assist you in preparing your taxes for the first time. However, before bidding adieu, I have one last suggestion: kindly make a duplicate of your accomplished tax return upon completion. You may require consulting them later on uncertain grounds, so it's judicious to keep either a hard copy or an electronic version of all such submissions handy as perusal references at any given moment. And there you have it. A comprehensive, detailed tutorial on how to file taxes for your initial time. Our aim with this video is to make the process transparent and grant you the assurance necessary to approach your tax return effortlessly. Although it may initially appear daunting, mastering the realm of taxes boils down to maintaining orderliness, documenting comprehensively, and grasping fundamental principles for obligatory disclosures. Segmenting the process into smaller steps, just as we have managed here, could facilitate accessibility significantly. Remember that even though it may appear intricate at present, as you carry out your tax returns each year, the procedure will become more recognizable. If required, don't be afraid to obtain assistance from sources such as tax software or experts and educational videos like this one. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, need further clarification, or have suggestions for future videos, leave a comment below. Your feedback helps us create more content that meets your needs. Don't forget to subscribe and watch more at Capital Clarity.